Good evening, people. I'm Morris Bryant, graphic designer, illustrator, Photoshop specialist, and I wanted to talk to you today. And thank you for just watching my channel. You have the time. Bless you, and I hope and pray that you are in a safe situation. I hope you're encouraged in these situations, and just hope that you're mindful and this is your perfect time to assist and help others at this particular moment. Um, just to check in to see how everybody's doing, make sure everybody's doing fine, and I hope you're doing fine. This here is basically to talk about, uh, the time about quarantining and things like that. But as an artist, what are you doing on your free time? If you just got laid off from your job, or you're a freelancer, or you are a small business and you are on downtime, what are you doing with your time? This is basically what I'm just talking about. What are you doing on your time, okay? I'm not going to brag about what I'm doing on my time. That's not something I want to brag about. I can tell you what I've maximized with my time. Um, no, I mean, this is not in no particular order. I'm just going to speak about it. And, you know, one thing I'll say is that you do have a lot of time on your hands. You know what I mean? This is your time to sketch as much as possible. That project that you've been wanting to do for so long, this is your time to do it. But some things you might have so many things to do, but you don't prioritize them. And that's just something that you should do, um, and be mindful of that time, because you probably have kids. You probably have a job that just probably you're working from home. So you're working well, I'll just say you're working remotely from home. I don't remember the word right now, but you're doing that type of stuff. So um, one person I will reference in my link is, his name is uh, Van Duzen. uh, Great person I love watching. I will call him my YouTube mentor because he talks about prioritizing as a graphic designer, so you don't get all tied up on many things and not getting nothing done. This is your time to get something done. So he talks about how as soon as you open up your computer, you should have like a spreadsheet or a list of what you're doing as soon as you turn on the computer, or if you have your computer asleep, look at that Excel sheet or what have you, and look at your priority list. Okay, what needs to be done now, and what needs to be done later. What needs to be done now, what needs to be done later. Whether it's you fill out applications for the future, or you're building your business to form an LLC now. Whatever it is, fill up, make a priority for it. Okay. Um, the next thing is this is your time to practice. Right? This is your time to practice. Me myself, um, I'm sharpening up my skills in Photoshop because one day I would like to get a Photoshop certification. So right now, as I have the book, start prioritizing. Also, in addition to that, schools are still accepting registrations. These people are, you can't get on campus, but they are still working behind the scenes, so you can still register for class. That's something I plan to do also, to sharpen up my skills. So you have your time to practice sketching, you have practice to do color pencil, you have practice to do watercolor if you haven't done oil painting, things like that. It's your time to sharpen up your skills. So when the marketplace is out and ready to go, don't think that nothing is over. Nothing's over until God says it's over. So don't say, oh, I give up, the world's about to end. No, work as if you're doing this, because if the world is not over, you're still stuck in that same situation. So just be mindful of that. Another thing is starve your distractions. Starve your distractions, okay? You have a lot of time on your hands, or you have a lot of time quarantining, you have a lot of time at home. Starve those distractions. This is your time where you can either be easily vulnerable to situations, or you can easily assess situations easily. Okay, starve those distractions by setting up a prioritizing list. Do that right away. Okay, there's a lot of distractions waiting for you. Okay, there's a lot of negative energy that you can easily get advanced with. I mean, not advanced, but you can catch up on. Okay, so just starve those distractions. Okay, if you know what those distractions are, have an accountability with a partner, have accountability with calling someone, or watch a video about focused something. There's a video that I watched recently that talked about focus, okay, and easily how you can easily skip away from something of what you plan on doing, and next thing you know, you've been doing this distraction for hours and you still got nothing done. Okay, so please stay focused in that. All right. Uh, Another thing that I would mention, pardon me, I'm actually like looking at my notes, but another thing I can mention is, if you still need money, okay, off of my personal experience, you can do this part time, full time, overnight, okay. There's essentials that's in place, okay. You can still join the armed forces if you're a specific age, age range. You can also do security. That's another thing you can do because security will never end. Whether it's technology or whether it's in a booth, uh, keeping an eye on a building or any kind of building or uh, being, being on campus, anything like that, there's still rooms for security. So that's just a jewel that I'm telling you. Um, these positions will never end. Okay, just fill out an application, see what they have. It's easy to do. It's not that much money, but these accounts have several price ranges. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Um, Focus on getting your business started. Okay, that's another thing. There's a lot of resources out there. Focus on. You don't want to work for anybody anymore. Okay, well, this is the time where you have free time and you can build something and see how it feels to be an entrepreneur. Okay, you have a computer, work from home. That's your thing. Focus on your YouTube channel. Okay, that's something that I'm currently building on. You know, Start with 100 videos. Do 100 videos, or do a video every day, or do a video, whatever your ideal is. Look at professional YouTubers and see if they have any tips on how you can start your YouTube page. Okay, they mention editing video sites. They mention things you could do, tips. One thing I've learned is start with 100 videos before you get to the crispy intros and outros, and because I found out that content is more important than all the little intros and outros. This is nice to have it, but the content sticks heavy. All right, I noticed that a lot of people with experience that know what they're talking about, and even those that don't know what they're talking about, the content could be not structured properly, but they still, I don't know, it's just 100 videos or more. Just they get an audience. Make sure it's mindful though. Okay, if it's something that you know about, get it. You know a lot about watercolors and different styles and different types of paper, or how to use water, or how to use these brushes. Start that, man. It's so many videos out there. It's ridiculous. So you can be that individual. Okay, transform yourself to that. Create a blog, create a vlog that also jumps into that as well. Um, let's see. I think I already mentioned prepare for school, shape up your skill, your craft, and just be mindful of devices. Be mindful of distractions, be mindful of devices. Don't let that kill your time away, because if they say, okay, the population has decreased, you can get back into the market field. What have you learned? What have you acquired? Okay, what community have you built with your Instagram? How many people have you reached out to and said hello to, and network with you,